How's it going, everybody? It's your neighborhood-friendly cheesecake in the booth with Pizza Boy Andrew. How you doing, Andrew?
Oh man, I'm pretty good. Can't complain. How are you, buddy?
I'm mediocre. Internet's still utter trash. This isn't... Everyone that's watching will not be viewing this live, unfortunately. Due to my internet still being utter garbage, I'm not even running a single megabyte of upload speed right now, so we're recording it. I'm going to try and put it in a zip file, throw it to Andrew, and since he's actually running like 11 megs of upload, he's going to try and upload this thing.
11.10.
11.10. That is usually what I stream with. I would kill to have that back. But unfortunately...
I'll give you 10 of my downloads so you can have 10 upload.
I'm fine with that. If we can make that happen, that'd be great.
I'll be down all the way to 214 download.
I need my upload speed back. My download speed was like 20, which that's fine. It's better than what I previously had. But God, the lack of upload speed's killing me when it comes to trying to do streaming stuff. Hopefully, my ISP can get this crap figured out. But anyways, welcome everyone. It's Sunday night. That means we got the Thunder Racing League. We're here at Knoxville. Only after tonight, one more race for the 305's. Next week we'll be at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and that'll be it for 305's. Andrew, who's your pick for tonight as we're doing qualifying?
Let me run down through the field here real quick. I had some temptations to run tonight, but after my lap times, I just said, you know what? I'm just going to be more in the way than I would be competing for anything, so I figured I'd just stay up here in the booth. But Brady Schnepke, he's running tonight. Blake Chapman, he's been strong week in and week out. I think it's hard to put a pick right now, but Blake Chapman is the fastest right now.
I'm thinking...
He's looking strong.
I'm thinking it's either going to be the 75 or the 9.
Shawn has been pretty good.
Absolutely. I think he came close. If not, he did actually win last week. Or was that Michael?
I believe last week was Michael because I picked him to win, and he got up here in the interview with us and said, man, that's a lot of faith in me. But I wouldn't count out the 11 of Zane Walters. He's been running really strong this entire season.
That throws me off. He's in the 11. He's usually in the 7. Like, what is this?
Yeah, we're in a hosted session, not in a league session. Had a little bit of a mix-up with the settings for the league session. So we're over in a hosted, and unlike leagues hosted, you can't have set numbers. So you're seeing all the drivers' legitimate numbers that they would run if they can select it.
Okay, so, I'm actually looking at the results from last week. It was actually Blake Chapman in the one that you picked to win the race. Zane finished second. Tyler Wilson finished third. Christopher Schaefer finished fourth. He was the underdog, I believe, and Berthay finished fifth.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think I remember it now. I can't remember which number it was, but I remember we had somebody that was running top 3 for a majority of the night started blinking. Started blinking near the end, and it just...
That was Shawn.
Slowed up Zane, and he wasn't able to get up there and get everything done in time.
Here's, something really interesting, though, because I'm looking at the standings, right? I'm not sure if they're accurate since the miss session we had before this. But right now, the points leader is Zane Walters. He has a 30-point gap over Blake Chapman. But here's the kicker. Zane has not won yet this season.
Well, it's just proving a point. Consistency pays more than wins.
And the person that right now, due to wins alone, has the best shot of bringing home the bacon would be Brady Schnepke. He already has 5 wins. I think he won like 3 or 4 in a row. So it's anyone's... If he wins tonight, that's going to really probably boost him even more up the standings, probably in the second spot. But it is most likely all going to come down to Charlotte next week for the points championship.
Well, you'd love to see it going into a race. going into the final race of the season, there's an actual battle for it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What you drinking on?
I think Dr. Pepper.
Heck yeah. Love to see it.
Absolutely. I still don't have any water.
You don't have water, but I have a Mountain Dew and strawberry milk right now.
Yes. Anyways,
For
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
For people who don't know, me and Trenton both really love strawberry milk. So when one of us has it and the other don't, we like to rub it in each other's face.
I hate you.
Yeah, he has cheesecake and ate it without me. I actually had me a slice of cheesecake just before the broadcast started.
Yes, but now I have edible cookie dough waiting in the fridge.
Oh, edible cookie dough. I had pizza for lunch and then just a slice of cheesecake right before. So I've had pizza and cheesecake. I think it's going to be a good one tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Is it a full moon tonight? Do you know?
I don't know.
It's still daylight as we got the grid for the first heat coming up here. Go and send us there.
The real feel is 108 where I live right now. I'm not going outside.
Fair enough.
But on pole for heat number 1, we have the 1 of Blake Chapman. In second is the 85 of Michael Birthday.
75.
Third.
Rocking new paint.
Ooh. In third place, we have the 9 of Shawn Conde. Fourth is the 13 of Tyler Wilson.
I think he's using
Fifth
42.
Is the 030 of Connor Fox. Sixth is the 79 of Daniel Boyd. Seventh is the 25 of Jeremy Bowman. Eighth is the 17 of Christopher Larson. Ninth is the 85 of Jay Giddings. 10th is the 615 of Brock Poole. 11th is the 19 of Justin Toll. And the final start of this first heat will be the 7 of Nathan Kleeman, starting in 12th.
All right. How many people advance? Is it the top 4?
Top 4 advance for both heats. If you will give me just one moment. Top 5 will advance from the B main. And if we have it, 5 will transfer from the C main.
Okay.
The feature is 30 laps.
It looks like we do have a pretty big field of cars, as I see a couple SUVs going down the road next to the track. That's actually really good detail from iRacing. That's pretty freaking cool, actually.
I would have to agree. I'm a little salty, though. They can code that in, but they can't get the driver shifting in a sprint car. Well, cup car, not
that
sprint
too,
car.
and not to mention how much it's probably going to kill my frame rate. Anyways, looks like that pace truck hopefully is about to make his good old left turn, and we'll get ready for some racing. Pace truck is off. And flagman's waiting for it. Green flag in the air. Chapman
gets a nice stop.
Absolutely. Here comes the 9 though of Shawn Conde trying to get around the 75 of Michael Birthday.
13's blinking, running in the 4th or 5th position right there. That might pose a problem to the guys running behind him.
Right now, it is the 1 of Blake Chapman holding on to the lead. Conde got around Birthday. So they headed through turn number 3. And I see the 030 of Connor Fox. Looks like he might have his hands full with Tyler Wilson there in the back. Looks like Conde might actually be about to be under pressure from Birthday if Michael can get the run. To go on board with the 75 of Michael Birthday. It looks like for Knoxville, you run a fairly oval, like paved oval type line. You throw it into the bottom, try and get an apex, and drive it out of the corner.
Yeah, I ran a handful of laps earlier. It looks really similar and it looks really easy to do, but yep, that is not easy for me to do. A man who has not had very much experience or time on dirt, so I think I'm going to try and practice and maybe do a one-off at Charlotte next week or do something with the 360s.
On board once again with the 75 of Birthday. We have 3 laps to go. We're going to be seeing popsicle sticks next time by. See if the 75 can maybe get around the 9. As we're going to go to fourth spot. Looks like Tyler Wilson was able to get around Connor Fox for the final transfer spot, and he's holding a nice little gap back to Connor. As we're going to see the white flag coming next time by. White flag is now being waved in the air. 1 lap to go. Blake Chapman in the 1 is still holding on to a pretty sizable lead as the 9 under pressure. For the 75. Looks like they're going to be single files. They come out of turn number 4. Blake Chapman will be your winner of heat number 1. Second place.
Jay Giddings making some contact back there in the back with the 17. Those two came together as they were coming to take the checkered flag. Oh, never mind. I looked at it from a weird angle. It looked like they had made contact, but they didn't. So heat 2 on pole, we have the 20 of Brady Schnepke. Second place is the 33 of Vemon Marlowe. I believe I pronounced that correctly. Third place is the 11 of Zane Walters. Fourth is the 18 of Elijah Woodard. Fifth place is the 27 of Bradley Wright. Sixth place is the 4 of Roger Olszewski. Seventh is the 23 of Christopher Schaefer. Eighth is Steven Blixer. Ninth is the 21 of Sean Red. 10th is the 22 of Steve Mawberry. 11th is the 8 of Steve Marrer. That will be the starting grid for tonight.
Alrighty. Once again, drivers running a couple different numbers compared to what iRacing scoring. That's going to cause a wee bit of confusion. For example, Zane, who's usually in the 7, is actually scored as the 11, but the side of a sprint car still has the number 7 on it. So it's going to come down to me trying to remember, don't go by the car, go by iRacing scoring, but we both know that's not going to happen. I'm going by what I see on the car. Anyways, once again, heat number 2. Schnepke, he is always fast. He's won like 3-4 in a row. Walters is our points leader, but he is yet to actually win a race, as there's a little bit of contact going back towards the tail end of the field. That's interesting. So who do you think is going to bring home this heat?
I think Brady Schnepke's going to get it.
All right.
I think he's going to stay where he's at, and he's going to come home and win this second heat right here.
If he does, I think that'll just kind of prove the fact that clean air is just so important here. Because the 1, even though he is fast, he got the lead, and he just stayed there for the entirety of the heat. Looks like, I'm going to say, a lot of it had to do with clean air. It's like the pace truck is down pit road now. Starter has the green flag in his hand. And green flag now in the air. Here, a little bit of contact. Here comes the 20, Brady Schnepke. He did hold the lead. I see the 11. Oh, good Lord, the actual 33 is going for a wild ride. Yellow flag in the air. The great job of trying to back the car up to the inside wall. That will be first caution flag of the night. .33 of Vemon Marlowe just kind of looked like he tagged the wall. Coming out 2. Just running a little high, smacks the guardrail, flips him over. Looks like the that's not the 9 car. I don't know who that is. Got into him as well through a little bit of net code. 33 did tow it to pit road.
You hate to see that for him. He's going to have to run in. I believe we will have both the C and a B main, but I could be wrong. We will have to see, because it's just telling me that we're only having 2 heats with 3 and 4 skips. So.
Yeah, per 33's getting a first strike EOL.
I can't remember which driver it was, but somebody's really lucky that the internet wasn't working very well for one of the 2 drivers, because he went right through the middle of them, and it seems like the car didn't get any damage from it.
It's the 9 who is technically, I think, maybe the 27? No, it's not the 27. I don't know who it is. This whole thing is just really messing with my freaking ability to remember things. Oh, where's the leader? There we go. Green flag back in the air.
It is Roger O.
Brady Schnipke still your leader as they thunder out of turn number 2. Let's see, maybe the 11 in second spot. I see the 18 of, I believe that's Elijah Woodard, has his hands full with the 27 of Brady right now. Ooh, Brady's almost sliding up the track.
Getting in and out of the corner right there.
So the 9 is, who's in the 9 car again? What's his actual car number?
His car number is the 4.
The 4. Okay.
That is the 9 of Roger.
Gonna go on board with the 4 of Roger Olszewski. Trying to get a run. Oh, he clipped the bottom of the track. Would that be considered the apron? What would that be called? Like the bottom cushion?
Not entirely sure.
The elevated patch of dirt. He clipped that, and it just about shot him into the outside wall, trying to get the final transfer spot, held by the 27 of Bradley Wright.
23's driving under the 12. Make
Into
contact
the 12,
going
make
into
contact.
3.
So we have 2 laps to go in this second heat. He's in the 4 of Roger Olszewski. He's trying to get a run to pick up the final transfer spot over the 27, as the white flag is now in the air for Brady Schnipke. Looks like the 20 just pretty much has it all completely wrapped up as they come out turn number 4. Brady Schnipke, winner of heat number 2. Followed by Zane Walters, Elijah Woodard, and Bradley Wright taking home the 4th and final transfer spot. So are we in the C or B main?
We're going straight to the feature.
Neither.
Looked like it was all you by yourself there.
All right.
I believe. Oh, since this one is a
All right, good luck, everybody.
Since this one is a half mile.
25 people make it in.
Yeah.
And there's only 24. Hey, you can go run if you want.
I could run. I'd start dead last, so I wouldn't be in anybody's way.
Do you want to go do it? Do you want to go do it? Do you want to go do it?
I do not. Do you want me to go run the pace lap so you could show off my car?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
So there's not really going to be a starting lineup for tonight. Actually, I might be able to pull this off. First place, Blake Chapman, followed by Brady Schnipke, Shawn Conde, Zane Walters, Michael Berthay, Elijah Woodard. 7th is the 13 of Tyler Wilson, followed by the 27 of Bradley Wright. We got Connor Fox. We got the 4 of Roger Olszewski. And that's when the ticker starts messing up. It's going to be really difficult for me to get the other cars.
So in 11th, you have the 25 of Jeremy Bowman. 12th is the 23 of Christopher Schaefer. 13th is the 79 of Daniel Boyd. 14th is the 12 of Stephen Blixer. 15th is the 17 of Christopher Larson. 16th is the 22 of Steve Marbury. 17th is the 85 of Jay Giddings. 18th is the 8 of Steve Marr. 19th is the 19 of Justin Toll. 20th is the 21 of Sean Red. 21st is the 615 of Brock Poole. 22nd is the 33 of Vernon Marlowe. 23rd is the 7 of Nathan Kleeman. And for some reason, I allowed Trenton to talk me into this, and I am starting 24th.
Just go until they catch you. Just go until they catch you, then go on a pit road. Or just run the whole race. If Andrew here does decide to actually run this, he will be our official in-race reporter. So God knows how that's going to go.
I might have to mute because I get angry.
Andrew, we're on the shoulder cam of the 24 of Andrew Beach. God help us all. Green flags in the air. Like everyone's going to get through the corner. Andrew got into turn number 1 just fine. Is there maybe 2 wide for the lead? No. Grady Schnipke able to get to the lead. Following Blake Chapman. I see Zane Walters there in third. Oh, we got trouble. If that was Andrew, I'm going to be freaking upset.
It wasn't. I didn't go fast enough. All right. Well, I got to go to race control to help them, so I can't do this.
Okay. Got a few laps in from Andrew. Looks like that started the... let's see here. Good Lord, the TV cameras are just not the best for Knoxville. See the 030 of Connor Fox. Go to the far chase camera here. Oh, maybe a little bit of lag here. I see them. I think that's the 4 of Roger Olszewski. Go slow mode here. They go 3 wide, and the 13 just turns into them. And the 9 clipped the 30. The 25 got... oh, Lord. Just unfortunate turn of events there. But I think that one will probably be put on the 4 of Roger Olszewski. Or not the 4, the 13 of Tyler Wilson. And see, he does ever so slightly turn right into the 4. So we are going 1 to green now. Blake Chapman is your leader. Andrew, are you back? No, he is not. Using race control. For whatever reason, my overlay that lets me know if someone joins or leaves the little booth Discord channel is not working, so, and there's no sound for me because I'm in a broadcasting mode, so people just kind of sneak up on me. It's kind of terrifying. Anyways, looks like they did extend the caution ever so slightly. They, oh, what am I even saying?
All right, so us up here in the race control have decided that's just a racing incident, and we're gonna let it lie. Nobody gets a strike for that one right there.
Okay. Looks like they might be implementing one of Wild Horse's rules to where if it's a racing incident, instead of getting every driver an EOL, which in that case meant like 4, just going to let it lie. So I'm a fan of that. Let the drivers continue on. Pace truck is in. Delaware restart. Blake Chapman takes the green flag. See Brady Schnipke trying to get a run on Blake, as well as the 9 of Shawn Conde running in third. Oh! Brady, a little bit of lag. Oh, there's contact! Someone just went hard in the wall!
What are we doing?
Oh. 27 Bradley Wright gets punted into the wall by, I think that's the 4 of Roger Olszewski. What in the world? Go slow-mo here.
Well, I just lost 2 spots on that. Lovely.
Yeah, the 4 just slides up right into the 27 and absolutely destroyed him. And I think the 022 might have just net-coated through him. Good Lord.
Alright, that caution was brought out by the 9 of Roger sliding up into the 27. That will be first strike on the 9.
Actually, it's the 4. It's the 4. Oh, Lord. Don't actually give Shawn Conde the thing. I want to watch, make sure they actually get the 4 and not the 9, the EOL here, because that would be really unfortunate. It would not be the first time Andrew accidentally threw the EOL on the wrong person. I think the 4 is actually on pit roads. Yeah, so that's probably why they're not actually dishing out the EOL, because he's already on pit road. There'd be no need to. But alright. We're going to rack him up. Try him again. This is the gearbox camera, more or less on the fuel cell of Blake Chapman when they go green here. Pace truck is in. Blake says it's go time. Green flag back in the air. Looks like the 9 of Shawn Conde actually has the run on Schnipke as they come out too. Brady looking like he's going to try to do a crossover. Contact almost made. Here comes the 20. Brady Schnipke able to overtake Conde as they come out turn number 4. Elijah Woodard looks like he's getting passed by the 11 of Zane Walters now. Remember, Zane is our points leader by about, I think, 30 points. There's also contact between Tyler Wilson and I believe Elijah Woodard. Alright, now Chapman is your leader as they come into 3 and out of turn number 4. Looks like a little contact being made. Now here they come out of 4. I had my turns confused as I don't know who that is running last place there. Mainly a single file field as they snake their way into turns number 2. And the leaders are already coming through turn number 4. Chapman's still your leader, holding about a 6/10 gap between him and Schnipke. So we go back a little deeper in the pack here. Oh! iRacing has froze. Hello? What just happened? What just happened? Okay, it's doing what it did in freaking King of Sling. Okay, iRacing has glitched. I have a black screen, but it's showing a constant thumbnail for... Okay, this is fantastic. I now have to restart iRacing. Jesus Christ. Okay, we are loading back into the sim. I don't know why that happened. That's the second time it's done that. Alright, we are back. We're about to hit the halfway point. There was a caution, so luckily I didn't miss out on too much. Right now, it looks like the 9 of Shawn Conde is your leader. So something happened as we hit that halfway point. See Blake Chapman trying to fight back on the inside of Brady Schnipke. Here comes the 1 of Chapman looking to the inside. Maybe take second spot and maybe retake the lead. Schnipke trying to work some magic on the outside. However, running right in front of Conde. That's going to allow maybe the 1 to slip right on by. They are just about 3 wide for the lead. Conde able to hold on to the lead.
Nice battle for the lead up here.
Absolutely. Can Chapman retake it? He's fighting as hard as he can on the bottom of the track. He throws it in. Is he going to be able to slide up? Not quite clear.
He's making a little bit better time, so he's slowly getting them.
Oh, he did not have a good corner that time by.
He did not.
Shawn Conde is still the leader. Here comes Tyler Wilson in the 13 fighting on the outside. He's trying to get around Schnipke.
Shawn doesn't get a good corner exit that time, which causes Blake to mess up corner exit as well. This will be a nice, this is heating right back up.
Here comes Brady Schnipke on the outside, trying to take over second spot. Got about a 4-man battle for potentially the lead. Here comes the one at Chapman. He might have another run.
They keep this up to 75, I believe that is in 5th place, is going to join this battle.
Conde still fighting on the outside. Here comes the one of Blake Chapman again with another run to the inside. I don't think he's going to be able to clear him. He's still in second spot.
Oh, big wreck behind it.
Oh, good Lord. I think that was a 75.
It was the
Michael birthday.
7 and the 7 of Zane Walters and the 75 make contact coming off of 2 right there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man, that was a big one. And it looks like the 11 just drove up into the 75. If that does end up giving Walters the EOL, it looks like he's already towards the back. If that gives Zane Walters the EOL, that's going to be big championship implications. And since there's only a few laps remaining here, how about we try and give a nice little crank it up till about 5 to go. Oh, Andrew left me again.
Oh, really? Now we're going to single file.
So it's going to be a single file
Second time you got
restart.
through this race, Brady. Yes. Running second place is terrible because then you get the third on the outside and then I kind of felt I was going to be expensive here.
Alright,
So
pace
that
truck's
caution
probably...
was brought out by the 7 running into the back of the 75. So that will be first strike for Zane.
Alright, the lights are back on the pace truck. Now we are 1 to green. And they're going to have about 8 laps to go, so I'll give it a couple laps for a crank it up.
You know, I gotta ask because it's been happening.
Hey. Don't worry, your ribs aren't going to be burned. They're smoking, baby.
Alright, 5 laps to go from here at Knoxville Speedway. So I'm trying to find my thing. There it is. Get back to the leaders. Schnipke trying to work his way around the 9 of Shawn Conde. Chapman trying to find the outside. Oh, I think Brady just gave a little bit of bump draft. Chapman trying to fly it on the inside. Still can't quite get around the 9 of Shawn Conde. Here he comes again on the inside. Going to be 3 laps to go when they come across the line. Blake still fighting tough on the inside. He might have them once they come off the corner. There are going to be 3 wide for the lead. You got Schnipke running the outside wall. Who's going to get to the line? We're going to see 2 laps to go. Blake Chapman looks like he's finally going to be able to maybe clear them as they come out of turn number 2. Still 2 wide, actually. He's throwing it all he can into 3 as they come out 4. White flag's going to be in the air. White flag in the air. Who's going to come back to the line first? Is it going to be Chapman, Schnipke, Conde, or Tyler Wilson in the 13? Here they come down the backstretch. In the 3 for the final time. Who's going to have the run coming out of the corner? Side by side. It's going to be a drag race. I think it's going to be Schnipke. Here they come across the line. Blake Chapman wins it.
Heck of a race.
Good job holding the bottom there, Blake. That was a good race.
My God. Now that was a finish.
1 and 2 are back from you, and then 3 and 4 you were back from me.
We could get the top 3 to start finish line.
Well, I want to go back and just look at this finish. Well, they already crossed the line, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So this right here was the finish.
Do we go into Discord?
About right there.
Yes, that is where we will be doing
One by
interviews.
the
You'll just
by
wait
a
in
front
here and
end.
We'll pull you from 3rd, 2nd to 1st.
Fantastic finish from here at Knoxville.
I wish I would have been up front. You guys must have had a pretty good race.
All right, Conde, he finished 3rd. Unfortunately, he led most of it, came home in 3rd. Let's see who all goes into the interview room. I see Chapman in there. I don't see Schnipke. And I don't see Conde. I know Schnipke has Discord. I'm not sure about Conde, though. I do not see Conde in Discord. Hello.
What's up?
That was a pretty good finish.
I have to agree. I had some problems with iRacing, which is what I was coming up here to ask you under caution if you were seeing, because all the cars were blinking about halfway down the backstretch for me, and they would just disappear.
I didn't have that. I just had iRacing freeze frame and then give me a black screen again.
Well,
I don't see...
2nd or 3rd, so let's
Yeah.
just go ahead and grab Blake and get him interviewed.
All right, bring him on in here.
Blake, this is us up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I picked you last week. I said you were going to be hard to beat this week. You start on pole, you finish 1st. I don't know if you could do any better than that.
Yeah, that was a heck of a race. Guys up front. Schnipke and Conde and Wilson even. Wow, that was just amazing race.
You were holding it strong down there on the bottom, fighting for everything you could get, man. Walk us through what you had to do to bring this one home.
Yeah, I just had to keep it under control. A couple of times I got pretty loose in the corners, and the guys took advantage of it and got around me. So I tightened my wing up a little bit and just had to drive around the bottom as fast as I could.
All right. Well, you got anybody on your car you want to give a shout out to, man?
Not in my car, but I want to thank a couple people, my parents, grandparents, for watching the broadcast and all the support. My teammate, Steven Bixler, got me into this league. I'm not sure where I ended up tonight. Braxton Bixler is my #1 fan. And, yeah, everybody that support me.
Right. Well, congratulations on a first place finish, man. You know, hopefully you can go out to Charlotte next week and do it again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a good night, buddy.
Hey, thanks. You too.
That was your race winner.
Blake Chapman. I don't see any of the other boys joining Discord, so...
Brady Schnepke is typing, so... See if he's going to be able to join us. But to fill in some time until we can get them in there, overall, that was a really good race. You somehow got me to grid. So that's going to be terrifying. But I wasn't the first caution, so...
You didn't bring out the caution.
Exactly. I didn't cause a caution. I'm proud of myself. I only ran half a lap at a quarter throttle, but hey, you know, baby steps.
Absolutely.
I don't think anybody else is going to join, so...
So, I guess congratulations to the one Blake Chapman. I'm still having internet issues and apparently PC issues, or it could be iRacing. Andrew, you said you had like a weird thing where everything was blinking for you, right?
Yeah, a lot of the front runners right there, a little bit after halfway, I just couldn't watch the front runners go halfway down the back and through 3, so... A little bit frustrating. I couldn't watch all the action, but I got to see what was important, which was the finish.
Well, at least your iRacing itself didn't crash halfway through the race.
That is true. We got to get you figured out.
I don't know what's happening at this point. Anyways, doesn't like the other top 2 drivers join the chat, so I guess I'll very quickly go over channel shoutouts and sponsors. First of all, I'd like to thank the entirety of the Wild Horse Racing family. We last Saturday night, we went back racing from Gateway to where it was the Jeff Price show. He absolutely dominated us. It wasn't even remotely close. The only decent action came with 30 laps left when me and Andrew fought each other for about 5 laps before Andrew spun out.
We were fighting from the second we got off pit road, from 138 to whenever I finally screwed up and spun out on 153. Man, that's going to haunt me. I'm going to get you next week at Homestead.
Maybe. I think Uranor Online. Check them out on eBay. Thunder Racing League. These boys race on Sunday nights. Next week's the finale for the 305 Sprint Car season at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Kings of Sling Racing Series. These guys race on Wednesday nights. Winona Road. I think they are the proud fronter for the Brandon Red Memorial Trophy for Thunder Racing League. 4K Graphics, I believe that is the official paint maker for Jay Giddings, the boss man of Thunder Racing. Federated Insurance, the standing sponsor for Kings of Sling. Knoxville Speedway, home of the Kings of Sling Track Championship. Dice Graphics. Fade Grips. Yamrick Auto, the sponsor for Yamrick Auto Limited Late Model Series for King of Sling. And last but not least, Pool Transportation, the official sponsor of the Pool Transportation Superstock Series for Kings of Sling. And with that said, it's been an interesting night. Hopefully I'll have my internet and everything fixed by Wednesday night. If not, I'll think of something. Till then, I've been Cheesecake in the Booth, followed by Pizza Man. Pizza Man?
I'm here.
Okay. Have a good one.